truly experienced opponent if you lack talent. Today, let's discuss 5 bouts in the world of professional boxing where giants faced more experienced adversaries.
And he counterpunches Fields.
Max Baer, one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing history, clashed with the giant Primo Carnera on June 14, 1934. Despite Carnera's former world title contender Monty Barrett never achieved remarkable victories, losing throughout his significant career. In June 2008, he entered the ring against Tyson, who had imposing dimensions, 7 foot 2 inches tall with a 7 foot 6 inch wingspan. Barrett, despite his size, won by knockout after forcing Dong to lie on the canvas for over a minute.
He was very successful in all of the sports. I think it was a basketball, football, track, gifted athlete, but nevertheless, boxing is a little different. Other than that, you just find the biggest guy and say, hey, you're the new champion of the world because you're a big guy. You was good in other sports.
Now, when Monty Barrett fought Nikolai Valuev a couple of years ago, he went into the ring in Chicago and threw himself at Valuev. It looked almost like a rabbit throwing itself against a wall. Tonight, he has promised to use his boxing skills, and he counterpunches Fields early and knocks him right on his butt with a series of big right hand shots.
Same thing with saying big guy, but doesn't have the coordination that goes with being a boxer. It's a lot different from other sports.
And it's stopped right there by Kenny Bayless, who has seen enough to figure that it's dangerous to let Ty Fields go forward. And Monty Barrett has a knockout 1 minute into the fight.
He fought a very disciplined fight, placed his punches, and took advantage.
Samuel Peter caught attention in his bout with Vladimir Klitschko in September of 2005. Despite the defeat, his striking power gave Klitschko one of his toughest fights. In a title fight, Peter faced Julius Long in April of 2006. Long boasted impressive measurements, 7 foot 2 inches tall with a wingspan of 7 foot 6 inches, against Peter's 6 foot 2 inches and 6 foot 5 inch wingspan. Despite Long's size, Peter secured victory with a knockout in the middle of the first round.
Because he's not set on his feet, and it's only a matter of time before he'll be on his knees.
And he is right now, halfway through this first round.
Peter is in his range before Peter does that and closes the gap.
Tying up that left hand is Julius Long.
If you're looking at this fight just to see, not what the end result's going to be, but to see whether or not Peter has improved.
Oh, and as Long was up against those ropes, a right hand just crashed home, and Long is in real bad shape. Top-notch medical staff coming right into the ring to get to him. Dr. Michael Schwartz and Tony Lacey right on top of the situation, and thank goodness they are.
But what I was going to say, if you're looking at this fight not for the result, because I think we pretty honestly said we expected the result to be this, but
The heavyweight titan, Jack Dempsey, was the epitome of aggression and brutality in the ring. On July 4th, 1919, he faced world champion Jess Willard, a giant standing best height of 6 feet and an equal wingspan. He managed to defeat Willard with his primal aggression and powerful punches.
Into the floor, but a right smashes into his side. Other rights crash to the head, and he jabs as though any jab could keep that tiger away from him. With all his wearied, broken body, Jess does his best to keep going. Why? It's no use. He hasn't a chance away from that tiger who's stalking. His arms and legs are heavy with exhaustion. He can't muster enough strength for a dangerous punch KO before the bell rings. He'll have to do it in a hurry. But Willard's only thought is to protect himself, and weak and tired as he is, his left hook still thunders. In the clinches are the only sanctuary left him. Out in mid-ring, he's helpless. He's lost all coordination of a man. Dempsey beats at him, in the body, shifting his attack for a moment from that pitiful face. Bad for Willard, taking the hammer blows of the ring. He gets more of it. Why doesn't the referee stop it? Why? But Ollie Picord comes when the old possible has happened again. Big Jess has lasted through this another murderous round with this roaring Dempsey. Dempsey the mauler. Unusual, every second of it. The bell failed to sound clearly at the start.